Hello everyone, Craig Rice, Patriots Credit Services. Today I want to talk to you about my post the other day. I had a couple people ask questions on Facebook, not many at all, but a lot of people personal messaged me, text messaged me, and emailed me regarding what I posted about the new changes with Fannie Mae, ultimately with DU. For the people that don't know what DU is, that means desktop underwriter. Desktop underwriter is a software that's an automated underwriting system. So it basically, takes in your information and it shoots out whether you're eligible or ineligible, right? So as of right now, how it works is you take a borrower or a borrower and co-borrower, because that's the only thing that's changing right now when it's two or more borrowers. So basically based off of a borrower and co-borrower, when they run your credit, they're going to take the middle score of the three scores, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, and they're going to use that score. So that middle score is what they're going to use for you. Then they're going to do the same thing for the co-borrower. They're going to run a tri-merge credit report, which is TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, find out what the middle score is and use that. So now you both have, a score. So remember, this is not, these are lending scores. So a lot of people misunderstand and think that Credit Karma or privacyguard.com or identityiq.com or myfreescore now is your real scores. Those aren't. Those are consumer credit scores. No lender will see them, or they don't right now. So it's based off of FICO scores, FICO 2, 5, and 4. All right. So again, they're going to get the middle score for each borrower. As of right now, before the changes take effect, both of your middle scores have to be 620 or higher in order to be DU eligible. Now, there's more to it than just your scores. They're going to look at balances on collections, charge-off, repossessions, all these different things to get you to eligible, or to see if you are eligible or ineligible. So, again, right now you both need middle scores over 620. As of September 18th, awesome news, huge in the mortgage industry. The changes is that you both do not need to be over 620 anymore. Okay, one of you have to be over 620 or significantly over 620 to offset the lower client scores or middle score. How it works is, let's say that the borrower's middle score is a 600 and the co-borrower's middle score is a 640. Well, what they're going to do is find out what's in between 640 and 600, their middle scores, and they're going to, use that score, which is awesome. So now your score, they're determining this, or the eligibility, based off of one middle score. So now the score they're going to base it off is 620 based on that scenario. Let's take another scenario. You've got one borrower with a 600, one borrower with a 700. Remember, this is their middle scores. Right in the middle is 650. So now you're eligible for the home loan. This is great news. Now, what they're going to do is the pricing is going to be based off of the borrower with the lower middle score, right? So we're this whole time we're just talking about the middle score. It doesn't matter about the high score or the low score on that particular borrower. They're based on the middle score. So again, if you have somebody with a 640 and somebody with a 600, what's in the middle is 620. They're eligible for the credit score requirement, but they're going to go off of the lower credit score of 600 to price you. So the interest rates are going to be higher. There may be some fees in there, but you're going to be able to close on the home loan. Now, remember again that this is credit score requirements. There's a lot more requirements than just what your credit scores are. It's no longer back in the day, no income, no asset, no employment verification. You have a heartbeat, you get to close on a home loan. It's not like that anymore. So again, what I'm getting at is that there's, whether the down payment assistance, whether the 3.5%, 5, 10, 20% down, income, 2 years tax returns, 2 years employment, all of that stuff is going to change a little bit per borrower, but that's there. So it's not where, woohoo, I've got, a borrower who's got a 700 and I'm a 600 and now I'm a 650. It doesn't change your actual credit score. Keep that in mind. It's just for the DU, desktop underwriter, requirements now as of the weekend of September 18th. So September 20th, which is going to be a Monday, I believe, when I looked at the calendar earlier, it's going to be a real busy day for loan officers and realtors, right? Mainly the loan officers. They're going to have so many files being submitted, so that has to be ran through Desktop Underwriter. So I guess give them a little time. It's going to be a rough one for them, probably a rough few weeks or even a few months possibly. But so this is great news. Right now we're going through our files. It's pretty easy, where we just basically find out what client has a co-borrower, and we pull the file. We don't close it. We just pull it up to review, and then once we review it, we're going to contact the client. We're not going to get to everybody. We've been doing this the last 24 hours or so, so it's going to take a little bit, but ultimately we're reaching out to them, seeing if this is something they want to take advantage of. If it does, we're going to stop all disputes, or when the dispute round ends, we're going to stop. We're not going to send out any more disputes and all the work that we do, and we're going to, if they do want to move forward, we're going to reach out to the loan officer. So the loan officers may be reaching out to the borrowers. Most likely the loan officers, and some have, will reach out to us first, which is the right thing to do, so because there's work we're doing on each file. But if you ever have any questions regarding this, Facebook message me, text message me, email me, call me, go to our website, www.patriotscreditservices.com. I'll answer any questions, or one of the staff will. But again, Craig Rice, thank you.